Our meditation today is going to be on the recognition of how important we are as one cell of an entire organism, as, one drop of water in a pond in the ocean. We are part of the whole. We're going to hold that intention, that idea throughout the meditation today. And in doing so, we invite in a greater understanding of our own part in this giant puzzle that is life. So I invite you to either relax your gaze or close your eyes entirely, and to shift your focus inward. As you slow down your breathing and your heart rate, notice where you are. You are inside your body. Your body is an extension of you. You are one human out of the many billions of humans. You are one alive being out of the many trillions and trillions of alive beings on planet Earth. You are essentially one cell of Mother Earth, thinking itself independent from her. As you breathe in and you breathe out, we invite you to remember, to entertain the idea, the thought, that you are in fact part of her, this big celestial being that is also part of the whole. As you breathe in and you breathe out, you recognize that she too is one small cog in the giant system that is the universe. She is so small compared to it all. You are so small compared to her. And even though the universe is infinite, it is only but one of the few dimensions in the infinite sea of possibilities. As you float around the remembering, the recognition of who you truly are, of how big this truly is, you're invited to remember that you play an important and essential and indispensable part in the whole. The whole that your brain as a human on Mother Earth, in this galaxy, in this universe, may not fully grasp. And so as you breathe in and you breathe out, you are invited now to release needing to grasp it all. There's a feeling, a fleeting memory what it's like to be part of that big whole, that giant unity, all that is, all of it. And just remember that, recognize that in yourself. And as you breathe in and you breathe out, think of all of the other humans that matter to you, all of the other humans on this call, breathing in and breathing out together. Breathing in and breathing out together. Ebbing and flowing together. Part of the big organism that is humanity. Breathing in and breathing out. And relaxing in that knowing that even though we are individuated, all different, all unique, all essential, at the same time we are part of the whole, a whole entire system, a system we don't even grasp how big it is. So I invite you to look at the size of the system that is comfortable to you. Maybe it's just your community. Maybe it's your country. Maybe it's all of humanity. Maybe it's all of the life forms on this planet. Maybe it's the solar system. However big you want to go, however small you want to stay. Where is it that you can find yourself to know, to deeply know that you are a part of the whole? And that you see your role, you understand your place, and it just feels inevitable. It feels easy because it is exactly as it is supposed to be. There isn't much for you to do, to seek, to attempt. Find the size at which you feel relaxed in knowing you are part of the whole. One alive being on planet Earth. All other trees are alive beings on planet Earth. From that vantage point, that one when you see yourself as one cell of the whole organism, you recognize the necessity of the interaction with other cells. You get reminded that nutrients flow from one to the other. You get reminded that cells sit beside one another. You get reminded that they communicate and survive because they're a part of the whole. They thrive because of that flow of energy from one to the next to the next. That their neighbors help them heal. Sometimes as humans, we forget that even though we're all cells of the same organism, that we are. And we can have a tendency to think, these are cancerous cells. But no, they're not. Our fellow humans might actually be liver cells when we are lung cells or skin cells instead of blood cells. They're different. They're a necessity, part of the whole. Let us invite in that remembering that we are all part of the whole. That we all have a place, a space, a role to play. That when we look at others who are different, who have different experiences, different beliefs, different aspirations, different communication styles, they may just be another cell from another organ, still just as essential. What cell would you be if you were one cell out of a human body? Just take a pick. Take a guess. White blood cell? Which one would it be? Part of the digestive tract? Which one would it be? And look at the whole organism. If humanity was one giant being, we get to relax in knowing that we are part of the whole. We get to relax in knowing that we are exactly where we need to be, exactly as we are. There is no need to go against the flow, for the flow is part of the whole. As we are more and more in flow, as we are more and more in alignment, we invite in that flow to others. We invite in that flow. We invite in that flow. So I want you to breathe in that idea of flowing, of floating, of being in perfect alignment. You've had that feeling before. Bring that feeling up. Make it bigger in you. That feeling of just having a perfect day where time kind of is irrelevant, where things just align. That's when you're in flow. Breathing in and breathing out. And as you release the memory, if you had pulled a memory forth together to us, release that memory, but keep the feeling of being in flow. How does it feel in your body? Keep that feeling of flow, of being in alignment, of just life being exactly as it should be, easy and beautiful and fun. I want you to imagine that you are that cell, the part of the whole in the organism that is humanity. And I want you to imagine that as being that cell, you are in flow. You might be shining a little bit brighter. You might be going at a particular pace. You might be, however you envision it. And that ripples out to the beings beside you, the cells beside you, those you are connected to. And you don't know how far that will go, because the next person you're connected to, you don't know how far they'll go, how far they'll take it. But just know that you being in that state invites in that state with others. And when we invite that state in, we invite in communication. We invite in compassionate exchange. We invite in big change. It ripples out. And so even if we are just one small piece of the big puzzle, one human in all of humanity, we ripple out. And we ripple out that flow. We ripple out that knowing that we are exactly where we need to be, doing exactly what we need to do. That we are not behind, that we have not missed the boat, but that we are exactly where we need to be. As confusing and unsettling as it might be, or where we need to be right now. Because right here, right now, is our best place to impact change in the whole world. In the whole world. So breathing in. And releasing. I want you to pay attention to your body one more time. And I want you to imagine that there is golden light coming from above your head onto you, a column reaching your crown chakra. It's gentle, it's beautiful, it's so loving. And I want you to imagine that it is filling your entire body, helping you align and realign. If you want to, you can bring in Reiki at this point. Imagine that light is Reiki energy. Letting it flow through you. Feel how good that feels. And as you let that light cleanse your field, align your field, fill up your cup, you get to breathe in, you get to breathe out, knowing at a deeper level that you are exactly where you need to be. You are exactly who you were meant to be. And you have a deeper understanding of those moments of flow. Letting the light settle. Releasing the last of it that is ready to be released. Those old programs, those old thoughts that no longer serve us. We can just give them up. Let them be transmuted by that light. Let them be transmuted by Reiki. You are more and more empowered to be who you are. Every moment and every breath you take, every time you are in connection, in tune with yourself, in tone. Be kind and be free. And in that, be all that you can be. Taikonaryoko. So I want you to slightly, slowly shimmy your body. Bring attention back to your physical experience. Bringing your attention and your awareness back into the present moment, the here and the now, the physicality, the reality of it. And you can start maybe rubbing your hands together, maybe hugging yourself. Let the movement of energy flow and settle into you. Hold a thought of gratitude for being exactly who you are, exactly where you are, exactly when you're supposed to be that. And then open your eyes.